Ron was wearing a yellow top. His cheeks were all pink today. He's so tall. Carlos was wearing a shirt with blue, green, and white, and blue track pants. I know almost their whole wardrobe. Sort of. February 9th, 1988. Today was good. A-. In the morning, I was with Chris at our lockers. She said, "Smile at him." I won't today. "Say hi." I was smiling when I looked at Ron, and he was smiling back. I talked to Carlos in music. He said Ron always calls him hurting. He talked to me a lot in music. After French, he called me spaz. In math, Becky found out I like Ron and Carlos because she goes to their church. She said I should call Ron Moose and Carlos Gel. I was with Angela and I saw Fred. Fred is their older brother who I did not crush on. I said, "Hey, there's Hairspray." I had to think of a name fast. That's their last name. After school, I said bye to Carlos. He didn't look too happy, so I don't know what's wrong. He said, "See ya," at least. After music, he was telling me about his dream. Of course, it had to do with cars. I also saw Ron. He had kind of a dirty look, but he always does. I always hate to think what would happen if both found out. But Carlos has some idea I like Ron from the beginning of this year, and Ron knows from Carlos who I am and that I like him. The halls when I looked at him. Ron's homeroom is 3J. What a coincidence. Whatever. I'm seriously considering sending Carlos a carnation. I know I'd hate myself after, but oh well. He said he'll be in concert band tomorrow. I took a taxi to school. The driver was kind of cute, that's all. February 10th. This morning before concert band, I got out of the car. I looked toward Carlos's house. He was there. I think he saw me. In concert band music, Mr. Freund wanted another person on second clarinet. He said Belinda and Carlos flip a coin. I said I'll go. At least now I have a better view of him. But I don't sit beside him. Oh well. I looked over a lot. Oops, I just swallowed my gum. Ron was wearing a black shirt and red pants. Carlos wore a new pink sweater. In music, we had to read. Theory. At lunch, Chris and I went to buy the carnations. I wrote hers out. For Carlos, I just put "from me," in brackets, spaz. I'm going to be so embarrassed. On Friday, I wish someone will send me one. Sorry, I'm going to be so embarrassed on Friday. I wish someone would send me one. Wishful, very wishful thinking. Before history, I went upstairs and saw Ron. I looked back at him, and he looked back at me. I hope. I can't wait till Friday. Dress-up day, carnations. Oh, no. February 11th. Tomorrow is Carnation Day. Unless school is canceled, but it probably won't be. Ron was wearing a yellow top. His cheeks were all pink today. He's so tall. Carlos was wearing a shirt with blue, green, and white, and blue track pants. I know almost their whole wardrobe. Sort of. Not much happened in music. We talked as usual. Before French, I stuck my head out of the French door and Carlos was there. Embarrassing. When I got into corridor 7, I looked up and saw Carlos. He smiled and said, "Wish me good luck. It's for curling." I turned around and said, "Good luck." He smiled. "Tomorrow will be so embarrassing." In French, Michelle Culp asked if I sent a carnation. Marcy said, "Carlos?" I just looked at her. She said, "We're trying to figure out who." I can't wait till tomorrow. Here's my report card marks. English 91, Art 92, Gym 83, Music 87, French 95, Science 93, History 93, Math 98. February 12th. Happiness cannot be broken, only forgotten. Belinda. Best day ever. Sorta. Carl Gale said, "Oh, I know something about presents and Valentine's Day." I said, "Oh, really? What homeroom are you in?" He said, "Oh, I don't know." I said, "I bet I do." He put his head in the doorway and said, "Spaz." I walked to history with Jess. I saw Carlos. He looks better than ever before. Green sweater, black pants, nice shoes. His hair is so, well, nice. When I sat down, Becky T comes to my desk saying, well, I took her outside and said, "Don't say that kind of stuff in front of Gel." I went back in. I heard Danny say, "Did you say anything yet?" Carlos said, "Thank you." I said, "You're welcome." I looked at him. His face was beet red. He borrowed my pen again. I let him keep it. When we were working, I turned around and asked him, "What color was it?" "Pink." I waited for Stan in the area before outside and saw Fred go. I thought I saw Carlos go too. About 5 minutes later, I looked outside. First, I saw Carlos's jacket and then him right on the sidewalk. He was with some guy. I banged once on the door. He looked up. I waved, and he smiled and waved back. Holy, I'm so happy. I heart C, Gem C. Wow. I love his smile, his hair, etc. Personality. He's so shy. I made up that saying on the other page because I think it should be true. People should be as happy as I am right now, always. I wish I knew how he felt about me. Everyone says he likes me. I'm surprised no girl's gone for him yet. He's so talented, kind, everything. I'll have good dreams tonight. At lunch, we went to the fountain. Ron was there. Ange and Chris said he looked at me, but I doubt it. Thank you.